Hi guys, welcome to another game from the Scouring, and this time we'll be playing against a player called TT257. We are playing on the free player map, 1v1 rank game, and I'm playing with the yellow orcs in the bottom side of the map, and he's in the top left corner with the red humans. So let's start this. This was played on the last patch where basically everyone was still spamming swordsman. I'm not sure when you are already watching this video. There is probably already a new patch live, but we don't know yet what will be in that patch, so I have no idea if it will change the meta or not. This game was played on Monday. I think Wednesday will be where we'll get the patch, so I have no idea, but this was played basically where everyone was spamming swordsman, and this game is interesting because both me and my opponent went for archers, so that is kinda interesting. You will see some archer mirror micromanagement, so let's see how this goes. I'm opening with 3 workers on logging camp, 3 workers on barracks, and I'm going for a farm. Then of course we'll set up a second farm once we finish the barracks. My opponent power builded his barracks with 6 peasants, or maybe just 5 and 1 went for farm, something like that, but definitely much quicker barracks than me. And now he's going for the sawmill after that, so a little bit of a delay. He starts with some swordsmen, then he will start making archers a little bit later, but it's still basically a full archer strategy. On the other hand, I'm starting with only 1 warrior, even though I finished my lumber mill or logging camp in this case at the exact same time as my barracks. You need to gather extra wood, yeah. So you either need to delay your second farm or you need to delay your archer. And since I didn't really want to delay anything, I just used that extra time that I had when I didn't have the wood yet to create 1 warrior for scouting, and immediately place down my second farm. And before the warrior produced, I already had the extra 40 wood I needed for my archer. So this way we have at least 1 scout who has extra HP, so that's really good. Here I started hitting some peasant. You can see kinda well protected it with 3 swordsmen. So I knew that he was going for a swordsman strategy, which we kinda saw, but at the same time I scouted the sawmill here, so I actually knew that he could either go for archers or he just got this for faster wood gathering, but it's definitely valuable information. So we are kinda lucky that he placed it right here. But we didn't get any kills. Now we are retreating, trying to also go through these bandits. And now I already have my archers prepared here, and we got hit by like 2 arrows. This is a question if he saw that or not. If he was actually watching on this area, he definitely saw the arrows. If he was just at home and kept that 1 swordsman fighting there randomly, or wasn't paying enough attention, I don't think he saw that. Also, the archers were really far away behind the mountain. It was really just those arrows there. So I'm not sure if he knows now that I have the archers or not, but he definitely got shot by them 2 times. So yeah, now we have decent army of archers already, producing still more, making some more workers. For now we have 6 workers on food, same as my opponent, and we are on 244 food. He's on 170, so we are already like 80 ahead. Definitely really good. Now I sighted another swordsman, which was a free kill for me. Unfortunately now he for sure knows that we have lots of archers, and we are going for his base. And he also has some archers here, so now we are finally getting to the archer micromanagement battle. We also both had 1 melee unit. Actually, sorry, he has 2 swordsmen there, and also had more HP. Fortunately, I now got level 2 on my warrior, so that is definitely a small advantage. And also I was able to target him much better with my archers, so even though I also had only level 1 on everything in terms of the archers, I was able to snipe him out, even though we had like basically the same amount of archers. Maybe I had 1 more or something, but he had 1 more swordsman, so I think it was pretty much balanced in terms of amounts of units. And here I was able to snipe 2 peasants, also force him out from this farm. And now once again, yeah, small micromanagement fight with the archers, trying to avoid the arrows like this to the side. And as you can see, we are killing way more units than we are losing. Once again, avoiding some arrows. At the same time, still producing at home some archers and workers. Now also the undeads are helping me a little bit, tanking some damage and also forcing him to move a little bit. When he runs away, I start hitting the peasants. That's also good. Unfortunately, I didn't finish this one, 2 HP, but we are still killing more and more archers. Also, when I survive for such a long time, I'm able to level up my archers, which is really valuable. And now I killed another peasant, or actually killed first, but I shot another peasant. Now I lost my archer finally, but he was so low HP for such a long time. We killed another archer, and we completely force his peasants from gold here. Unfortunately, now he has a swordsman. It's really hard to get away from him with just one archer to actually deal some meaningful damage. But I saw this low HP peasant here, so I decided to run around the building like this, shoot him 2 times, finish him, and now I should still be able to retreat from his base and outrun him because he doesn't have the charge ability yet. He had almost 0 income for a long time, so there is no way he will have resources for that. Now he's chasing me with a swordsman, but at the same time his base is getting swarmed. By the neutral enemies. There's one swordsman here, one down there, but he's not really using them too effectively. Probably focusing mainly on finishing this archer, which he still shouldn't be able to do. And at the same time I was constantly spamming units at home, so now I have like another 10 archers at home. Of course, a really strong economy, going for second barracks. We already have 3 fully working farms, and also 5 workers on wood now. I will retreated with this archer. I will immediately buy a potion, consume it, full HP, and with these archers you will really easily kill him together with any undeads before he can even take down a single worker. Now we farm some extra undeads, and now we are in extremely strong position because he has a completely destroyed base, no economy, no units, probably no resources. Yeah, he has 0 food income. At least he has some stock, so he's not starving yet, but he definitely doesn't have any peasants on food. Now he'll probably lose this swordsman, or actually he bought a potion. Okay, leveled up, nice. But he's on 140 food and I am on 420, so that's like insane difference, yeah. So yeah, he's definitely really behind. We are actually going for a clan hall upgrade to Bastion. Not necessarily to unlock munchers or anything, but we want to get the sharpened arrows, I think that's the name of the upgrade for archer's damage in logging camp, for which you need tier 2, so that is why we are getting this. It should basically finish this upgrade at the end of the night. Yeah, day is already here, but still the neutrals are around, so we need to wait a little bit longer. Once it finishes, it should be exact same time, and if I immediately start getting the upgrade, which is 400 gold, so we easily have resources for that. Before I walk into his base, we should have it ready. Yeah, immediately queuing it up here. And we can see that our opponent is still on tier 1 base. Only 4 workers on gold, nothing on wood, 5 on food. He's completely dead, yeah. By now it's obviously GG. And it was all thanks to those 2 archers, I would say. Yeah, also the archer attack before, but there I lost a lot of units, even though I still had positive kill loss ratio for sure. The main thing here was the 2 archers that were left there, and I probably killed with them like 10 enemy archers, plus lots of peasants as well, some warriors, swordsmen. So overall, insane value from those 2 guys, and actually one of them survived, and I retreated with him. Now he's part of this army. Here I actually decided to kill some wolves, yeah, some extra resources, also some potential extra experience for these archers. I probably didn't have any extra gold for potions, but it's not really necessary. Once again, yeah, keeping 1 scout on the bridge here, another scout here, and my army went through down there. So I'm covering all possible entrances to my base. He would already have to be somewhere here behind my base, which is pretty improbable. I didn't know what was his situation. He could have already a base before I even attacked him, so I was careful to really spread the scouts around the map, but it wasn't really needed. Right now I just run into his base. I run into the capsule, which is a really strong position because he doesn't have range there from these barracks. I farm all of his peasants and everything that is not on the barracks, which is on ground, and then I just run into his territory once everything is already dead. And we just easily one-shot it. I have way more units, better levels, so this is pretty easy. And now we just finish the last peasants. Of course, now if he wouldn't surrender, which he did, I would have to bring some swordsmen or something, or warriors. I'm constantly messing up the races. I don't play orcs too often, but now I'm trying to change that a little bit. So yeah, warriors, I would have to bring them to finish the buildings because archers cannot attack buildings, but fortunately he just surrendered, so we didn't have to worry about that. So nice, really quick game, 9 minutes. Could have probably finished it way sooner. Basically when I had the 2 archers there, I could have just brought a little bit more and finish him. But I wanted to just farm him with those 2 archers as long as I can. And in between that, I mean, during that time, just make more units, more infrastructure, more economy at home. Protect myself completely from neutrals, so we don't have to worry about some undead rushes. Big groups of undeads killing some workers there. We just completely covered that. And it was really simple multitasking. Just small micromanagement here with 2 archers, and outside of that fully focus on the base. And it was really simple, yeah, so I think that was pretty effective. And the game was still pretty quick. Anyway, so let's check the results. We ended on 7,700 gold. He had only 3,340, so I had more than twice the amount. You can really see the power of this harassment. We totally killed his base. Food also more than 3 times of what he had. 71 units trained. He had 39, 40 kills, 13 losses. Yeah, he was basically reversed. Double infrastructure and way more neutral kills. He didn't even have time to kill any neutrals. So pretty nice game. Hope you enjoyed it. Just something small, interesting, funny, yeah, something different I would say, but it was mainly interesting because we both went for archers, which is pretty unusual in this meta, even though that might change in the next patch, so we will see. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care guys.